Daily Broadside, day 553. Al dente pasta. Absolutely not. That is some disgusting stuff. And I don't want to hear about, that's the first course of the pasta cooking process and all that. Listen, here's what you need to know about pasta when you're cooking it, especially if you're a female. Because if you're not a female, it's going to be a little weird what I say next. You don't throw it against the ceiling. That's tacky. You're trying to live in a house that doesn't have food stuck to the ceiling. Well, what other food do you do with that, you know? I'm not cooking anything else. I throw it on the ceiling, but everyone wants to put noodles on the ceiling. Here's what you do. You just discreetly reach into your shirt. You've done it a million times. Just soft like a woman's nipple, all right? That's what the pasta should be when it's done. How do you know it's done? Mamma mia! You don't know if it's done. You just reach in, you know, just a quick once over, and then you know when you feel that pasta, that's what it's very nipply, you know? It nipply is what your pasta should be, okay? Now, if you're a dude, you just gotta kind of wing it. Just know it shouldn't be chewy, because al dente is stupid, okay? And while we're on the subject of pasta, gravy as they call it up north, sauces that is, anybody that buys fettuccine Alfredo sauce in a can or a jar, go ahead and just ship yourself on up to Ellis Island and retake yourself back to wherever you came from. Even if you didn't come through Ellis Island, just reverse the process. I don't even know what Ellis Island is these days, but when you see yourself out, just close the door. You weren't born in a barn, you know, because that stuff is absolutely disgusting, you know, and it's not that hard to make fettuccine Alfredo sauce, right? Okay, a white sauce is not that difficult. Nevertheless, I went to school with, I remember when I was in elementary school, I went to school with a guy whose family owned a hot air balloon. He actually lived right around the corner from one of my best friends. And I remember he came to, you know, like he came to our town in like 4th or 5th grade. I don't think he started with us, because I remember riding by and going, is that a damn hot air balloon? I mean, it took up his entire garage, right? They had it on like a little trailer that fit in this 2-car garage, and it was huge. Like, you don't realize how big those baskets are. And when I say basket, that's what I mean, because basically you're riding around in a damn basket. Why anybody who thinks that would be a nice, safe thing, because I was watching somebody today that took a crosswind and got flown out of the thing, and the captain, pilot, whatever the inflated, no pun intended, name they give themselves, the admiral of the basket, you know, he falls out, and now the customer is left like, you know, trying to figure out how to get this son of a bitch back down to the ground in a crosswind, you know. And they used to have a hot air balloon festival every year, like an airstrip where I grew up. So dumb, just so dumb. I mean, it's a big damn balloon, you know, and it's like I said, it's a basket. Have you ever put a basket together? Like, you ever wove a basket in like a crafts thing when you're a kid or something? That is the most, like, you got to be really bored to do something like that. That's like coloring, you know. It doesn't really tempt the senses very much. But if you can imagine weaving one of those sumbitches and going, oh, this is going to be great when we attach this to a big piece of canvas or something, whatever that stuff's made out of, nylon, and float it into the Earth's atmosphere, that's just going to be dandy, you know. How could this ever have any thing less than success on it, you know? You ever sat on a front porch of a house on like some wicker or rattan furniture and thought to yourself, you know what would be cool is if we could get this couch to set sail. Said nobody ever. Now, I get it. You got to have some weight reduction somewhere. So, yeah, maybe wicker is a nice thing. But you would think with some of the products that we have today, you know, carbon fiber and lightweight materials, we could get away from baskets, you know, because you know what baskets do? They catch on fire very easily. And you know what makes the basket machine go? Fire. Basically a torch. I mean, what kind of psychotic weirdo said, hey, let's take a wicker basket, let's put a torch on it, and let's float it into the earth. Will we be able to come down? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's like the first person did LASIK surgery. So you're gonna put a needle and shave part of my eye and then cut, let's roll, you know. How bad could it be? I've already got cataracts, you know. But back to the guy whose family had one, right? Those things are anywhere from like $40,000 to $100,000. Like, you Google how much a hot air balloon costs, it's all over the map. I just know that they're at least the price of a cheap car, right? And they could be as much as, you know, a Ford Raptor, who knows? But here's the thing, like, he had one in, I'm gonna say that was like 87, 88, right? His parents own a hot air balloon. I don't know what gets you into that. Like, my dad was a hot air balloonsman, and his dad was a hot air balloonsman. Like, that's just a weird thing to pass on, you know, to the family and all. But this kid was a little weird, right? David something or other. he used to dress out for PE in middle school in the bathroom stall. And everybody's like, what are you doing, man? We got this whole bench area. Everybody's got their little basket. Well, fair enough. He had a basket at PE, he had a basket back at the house. One flew, one held his smelly ass socks. But we're all dressing out, right? And you're like, dude, this isn't show and tell. Nobody gives a crap about your crank. Come in here and dress out. So we ain't gotta be waiting for you to go in the damn bathroom stall because you're nervous about whatever the hell's going on with yourself. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know, man. I just don't trust a 7th grader that dresses in a bathroom stall, you know? Nevertheless. And what does that take? Like 30 seconds to put these damn PE shorts on? It's dumb. You had to go to a sporting goods store back in the day and buy your PE uniform because you couldn't, you know, of course, there were days where you forgot it and all, and then you would get like counted down. You get like 10 points off your grade that week or some crap because you didn't have your PE clothes. Like that was part of the grade. Just having the proper attire was part of the grade. It's like signing your name on your SAT or whatever it is you get 200 points for or whatnot. It's just dumb. But yeah, he had an entire basket machine in his damn backyard, and he brought it to field day. And that's how we all knew this dude owns a damn hot air balloon. And in 1987, I don't know what that would have cost. I don't even know where you would go in 1987. Right now, I could probably Google, where do I go buy? And there's probably like a hot air balloon emporium website that you could buy copious amounts of gear for your basket. You know, you could trick it out with speakers and you know, Bluetooth, blah, 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 you know, and have it looking like some damn wakeboard boat at the damn lake. But yeah, back in 87, that probably was a little harder to come by. You had to know somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody's grandfather who could get you a hot air balloon. Or it was like black market. Like you had to go in a dark alley in a large city, you know, on the weekends and be like, hey, Ken sent me. And they're like, come with me. You know, you had to say the right stuff to get a hot air balloon. But no, not so much now probably. But yeah, we'd ride our bikes by and like some bitch has got this basket. And even by 87 standards, that damn basket was huge. You know, you could put several people in that thing. Quite impressive, I'll say that. But, and I don't know what that thing runs on. I assume propane or whatnot. But I've seen enough Hindenburg type stuffs to know that combustible gas in the atmosphere is not necessarily something you want to play for. And I'd be damned, or play with rather, or play for. I don't know if you want to play for that. But I also don't want to free fall from, you know, 182 feet. You know, as I go, this is how it ends. I ended up dying from a damn wicker basket. A wicker basket that shouldn't have ever taken flight because somebody should have never had the idea to put this damn rattan couch in the air. Hey, kitty.